here we have a Minimax 1960s fire extinguisher. Minimax manufactured cone extinguishers in soda acid, gas cartridge. This one is a gas cartridge airfoam. Now, Minimax designed a head cap which had a strike knob, which was their way of getting around the market. Now, basically, they had the gas cartridge which had the pip on the end. This is the same, except a little later on, late in the 65, 66-ish, they brought out a lever type. So basically, with these, you had the lever, you have a pin, and they brought about water and foam at different sizes. They had little 10-pint sizes, these sizes, they had a water, foam, air foam. Basically, all of them, it goes through there, the hose clips through there. Now, the technology of this was you would only have to you could actuate the extinguisher by striking the discharge lever. Then you'd hold the discharge lever and you'd hold the fire extinguisher and you'd extinguish the fire. That was the idea. Going into the late 60s, Reed and Campbell and Rampart, mainly Reed and Campbell, bought out the design rights to this design. They then added the fact that instead of having to use Minimax cartridges, which if I undo the head, I will show you, instead of having to do Minimax gas cartridges, you could use normal and standard Reed and Campbell ones. Gas cartridge, pip cartridge, siphon tube. Unlike New Swift with their airfoam, which was a seal charge, which you pierce and it bursts a bag of mix. These was a post mix, so you'd mix them before they go in. Now, a most common technical fault with these was the fact that people would forget that it has a pin in, because in them days safety pins weren't the biggest thing because there wasn't a lot of tampering. So they just go like that, bang it down, it snapped the lever and the extinguisher's useless. So they always remember to pull out the pin. Minimax's design was bought out by R&C, who brought it out as the Waterloo. They had a strike knob version, which took after the Minimax strike knob version of this, and the lever version, which took after Minimax's lever version of this. These then went on to the 80s, about 86, 87, and it was discontinued. Now I'm going to show you how to use this. So basically I'm just going to make sure the head cap's on tight enough. Don't want any little accidents form. Now basically on this, we're going to pull off the tag. Now in them days I wouldn't have had a tag, but pull off the tag like that. We're going to pull out the pin. Handles primed, handles ready, go. So now I'm going to stand up. I'm going to turn the extinguisher sideways. First of all, I'm going to light the test fire, which I forgot to do. So we've got the foam extinguisher just there, just in case the test fire happens. Just go a little one. Oh, first time lucky. So take the extinguisher's airfoam hose, like that. Press down. The knob. Right, so nothing happens as such. So here's one I made earlier. We'll go technical. Here's one I made earlier. A bit like Blue Peter. Sorry about this, we do seem to be having technical difficulties. Chubb foam, I'm going to give it a go. So pulling out the pin, aim the hose, striking the hose firmly to make sure it's primed, and go. Just allowing the foam to lightly fall over. create a blanket. This, by the way, is Personal Small and Mighty in water. Just let it discharge. Make sure. So I'm going to fully discharge it so that I can fully refill it. So it's still going. And there we go. I do apologise about that. I think there has been... Oh! No. Dename it like that. And in there standing well back. And like that. The aim is to further distance, letting it fall slightly off fire. About thick foam, which you will accidentally fall and it's settled. And that is one problem with the Minimax pin cartridges. You have to really, as demonstrated there, strike the handle. That is why the normal cartridges, what we have now, with the piercer and pin, you don't really have to strike it, just knock it, it goes through. But as I say, I do apologise about that. We've displayed 2 fire extinguishers. As you can see, that's used. Wait. Undo the head. Like so. You will see gas cartridge. You can undo the gas cartridge, which isn't too cold actually. Keep it that way. You see the pit piercer broke off. That is about a 75 gram one. So we'll place it over here. Bad idea. Lean it towards the camera, but drop that. Place that on here. Right, give a little tip there as well. You see, got a piercer there. Push that back up. It should clip into place. But basically, when that's struck down, that strikes down, pops the head off, and off it goes. Water ones are identical. But thank you for watching.